What's going on? What's cracking? What you been up to? Just doing cardboard cutout things? Alright, sounds good. Chill. Hey, you already know we pulled Lizzie out the closet. It's gonna be a good day. What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new reaction, and today we're watching 15 things the Queen hasn't tried in her life. Lizzie, what you be doing? Nothing? I want it either. If I was the Queen, bro, I'd just have everybody do everything for me. Like, what are they gonna tell me? No, you're not. I'm the Queen. So I'm sure this list is gonna have some, like, pretty simple tasks that, like, me and you, we do every day and don't even think about it. But for Lizzie, she just goes, and it's done. I'm telling you, if I was the Queen, I'd be just, like, if I needed to take my socks off, I go, Reginald, come here. Take my socks off and don't touch my toes like you did the last time. I'd be having them do all kinds of stuff for me. So we're about to get into it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 100K. Once we do me in a UK themed tattoo, drop a like if you want to see more reactions like this. But other than that, oh my God, why'd I do that? Let's get into it.
Now, although modern royal families are way more down-to-earth than their predecessors, there are still a lot of everyday things they never do. Queen Elizabeth II was brought up in a pretty strict environment. As a result, she's never done a lot of the things you do every day without giving it a second thought. 1. She never went to school. But despite this, Queen Elizabeth II is a very educated person. She was tutored privately along with her sister, Princess Margaret. And there's no doubt that their teachers were the best the country could provide.
I'm sure her not going to school gave her a better education than everybody else that went to school.
On top of that, the future queen studied not only general subjects, but also constitutional law and history.
Dang.
It was necessary to prepare her for her future role.
Well,
2.
yeah.
The queen has never taken a selfie. Yep, unfortunately, royal protocols don't approve of this innocent hobby.
What?
And even though some people have probably taken selfies with members of the royal family in the background, Queen Elizabeth herself has never been in a selfie willingly.
Then explain this. I don't care. I honestly don't. Like, when I see Lizzie, I'm gonna get a picture with her one way or another. But that's crazy. Like, just why is that a rule? Like, Lizzie literally can't just go and send it to her little queen friends. Like, what the heck?
3. The queen has never broken in her new shoes. Yep, even though she's been ordering the same style of shoes from the same company for years, the queen still needs someone to make them comfortable first.
What the hell is that? Hang on. What is she doing?
Company for years. The queen still
She just floating? Why's her legs like?
Someone to make them comfortable first. And it makes sense when you find out that she prefers patent leather, which can be particularly tough when your shoes are new.
Yeah, that's
why a special shoe breaker puts on cotton ankle socks and a new pair of shoes and keeps walking until the leather becomes soft.
Can you imagine the title of your job being shoe breaker? Like, imagine going to do your taxes or something. They're like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a shoe breaker. Huh? A shoe breaker for the queen, nonetheless. That's crazy.
The main rule this person has to obey is to walk on carpets so the soles can stay pristine. 4.
That's smart.
Her Majesty has never gone grocery shopping. Grocery stores are seen as something unroyal.
What?
That's why members of the royal family aren't supposed to buy food on their own. Come to think of it, it makes perfect sense. All of the queen's drinks and dishes are prepared by skilled chefs.
Yeah, that does make sense. Like, if you're not gonna cook, why do you need to go to the grocery store?
So, she doesn't have any need to frequent her local 7-Eleven. However, once, the queen did visit a grocery store, but she was fulfilling her royal duty at that time, not shopping. And the witnesses said that she looked a tiny bit out of her element, strolling down the aisles with food. 5. She's never taken a driving test. But that doesn't mean that the queen can't drive. Oh,
what?
She can and does. In fact, she loves driving very much.
Yeah, Lizzie be whipping it, bro.
And is often seen behind the wheel of her favorite Range Rover. As for a driving license, Her Majesty is the only person in the UK who doesn't need to have any documents to drive a car.
That's wild.
What's more, she doesn't even need a license plate. It's part of her royal privileges.
Can you imagine being like the cop that pulls over Lizzie? Like, Like, you walk up and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm losing my job. Like, instantly, I'm done.
6. Queen Elizabeth has never had a 9-to-5 job.
Well,
and
no.
no one will argue with the fact that being the Queen of the UK 24/7 is already a huge responsibility.
That's facts.
On the other hand, in her youth, during tough times, the future Queen worked as a military truck driver and mechanic. But the Queen has hobbies that help her to relax. For example, spending time with her dogs or horseback riding. 7. She's never had a social media account. And no wonder. Members of the royal family or those married into the family seldom do. For example, after marrying Prince Harry, Meghan Markle deleted her personal Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts. Anyway,
so, like, who runs the royal family YouTube channel? Like, they have a whole YouTube channel that posts, like, every day. Who runs that? Is that just, like, somebody?
You want to be aware of the main events happening in the royal family. You can follow the official Kensington Palace Twitter and Instagram accounts.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's just like an official account. Like, I'm sure Lizzie isn't sitting here uploading freaking YouTube videos, but I'm sure they have people that do it for them. Okay.
Try as you might, you won't find the Queen on TikTok or Snapchat.
Oh, gosh.
8.
Can you imagine loading up, like, opening TikTok and seeing Lizzie, like, I don't know, hit the, what's that one dance? The Renegade? Lizzie be breaking it down.
The Queen has never dated. Yep, Her Majesty was lucky enough to find her Prince Charming on her first try.
Wow.
She met Prince Philip when they were still children. But Princess Elizabeth fell in love with her future husband only sometime later, when she was 13 years old after meeting him on a tennis court.
Bro, if that ain't a storybook, like bro, that should be a movie.
They began writing letters to each other. And in 1947, when Princess Elizabeth was 21, the happy couple finally got engaged.
What the
5 months
heck?
later, they got married at Westminster Abbey, with 2,000 guests attending the ceremony.
Dang!
9. Although the Queen is famous for her love of her pet corgis and dorgies, she's never filled their bowls with food. But the pooches don't seem to mind. There's an in-house chef whose task is to make gourmet meals for the royal dogs.
Bro, them dogs eat better than me and you. I guarantee it, bro.
Their delicacies are always freshly prepared, and a special footman delivers the food every day.
Wow.
By the way, Queen Elizabeth got the first corgi of her own, called Susan, when she was 18.
Susan?
Since then, she's had more than 30, many of which were Susan's descendants.
Oh my god.
Regrettably, her final corgi passed away in 2018, and since then, Her Majesty hasn't had any full-bred corgis. But she still has 2 dorgies, Vulcan and Candy, which are a cross between a dachshund and a corgi. 10. She's never voted. But it's not like she isn't allowed to vote. Nope, legally, the Queen can vote at any elections or referendums. Her Majesty just chooses not to. The thing is that she has to remain strictly neutral with respect to political matters, and she's been following the royal protocol on this matter so far. Interestingly, other members of the royal family tend to follow the Queen's lead. They eagerly support charities and take part in philanthropic events, but prefer to stay neutral when it comes to politics and voting.
That's probably like the best thing, bro, because you choose a side, now you got the other side, or the other side's hating on you. That's probably the best.
11. Queen Elizabeth has never had a passport, but she can freely travel overseas. This paradox makes sense when you think about the fact that a British passport gets issued in the name of the Queen. That's why the Queen herself doesn't need one.
She just gave herself one.
When the most traveled monarch in British history goes abroad, she just breezes through customs and passport control. She doesn't need to prove her identity to immigration officials or show any travel documents.
I mean, it's like the one person on Earth where, like, you see her, you're like, oh, that's the Queen. I should probably just let her go through.
As for other members of the royal family, they do have passports and show them while traveling abroad. 12. The Queen has never opened her presents on Christmas Day.
What?
Every
Why not?
year during the festive season, the royal family travels to the Queen's Sandringham estate in Norfolk to celebrate the holidays there. But Her Majesty and her relatives open their presents on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah.
Queen
A lot
Elizabeth's
of people do that. Look, my girlfriend's family does that. I don't do that. We usually wake up, like, 6 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day and open presents at my house or my family's house, but my girlfriend, they've always done it on Christmas Eve. So yeah, that's okay.
Father, King George VI, was the one who started this tradition.
Yeah.
Also, rumor has it that the family members like giving each other gag gifts. Well, it probably helps with the awkward problem of what to present to the longest reigning monarch of Great Britain.
I know what she needs. She needs one of these to be hung up right in her bed.
13. The Queen has never traveled without a pack of her own blood to the countries where it might not be that easy to access a reliable blood supply. In fact, this is the habit of both Prince Philip and Prince Charles as well. This way, if there's a medical emergency, the Queen, her consort, and the heir to the British throne will be able to have a blood transfusion. Besides, they'll be sure that the blood is free from any infection.
What'd she do, just throw it in her purse or something?
14. She's never celebrated her birthday only once a year. The Queen's real birthday is on April 21st, but it's officially celebrated on the second Saturday of June.
What the
thing
heck?
is that, historically, monarchs who had birthdays in colder months tended to change the date of the official ceremony for a warmer season. And having a birthday celebration in June means that the weather is more likely to be favorable for a parade.
What the heck?
15. She's never
Now that is some royalty stuff right there. Oh, it's gonna be cold on my birthday. Yeah, let's just change it to this.
been to the gym, even during her youth. But Her Majesty is in her 90s. How
Bruh.
does she keep fit? The most likely reason is the Queen's love for animals, which helps her remain active and energetic. She spends a lot of time taking care of her dogs and horses. Plus, she's never been obsessed with food. On top of that, people who know the Queen say she's very disciplined, and thanks to this character trait, she stays healthy and in good physical condition.
And like, bro, she's probably, like, she has the best medical staff in the world probably following her around 24/7, always making sure she's fine. So it's kind of hard to get sick or like be unhealthy when you have all these medical professionals right there.
And finally, a bonus. The Queen has never been to my house, but the invitation is open for Your Majesty anytime.
Hey, I got Lizzie right here. Lizzie, come on through. Hey, could y'all imagine a vlog with me and Lizzie in it? I swear, that would be the best video ever. But alright guys, that is going to do it for the 15 things the Queen hasn't tried in her life. Yeah, some of those were pretty ridiculous. The feeding her dog thing, I mean, it makes sense because, like, them dogs eat better than us, but still, like, just throw some kibble in the bowl, Lizzie. Dang. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments. If y'all want to see more reactions like this, let me know by hitting that like button. If y'all are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 100K once we do get a UK theme tattoo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure y'all go out today, spread love, spread kindness, do something nice for somebody today. I love you guys so much, I really do. Chase your action, I'm out. Peace.